Well, the onset of fall weather, certainly a welcome occurrence for folks in Silicon Valley, and we've got football on a gorgeous day here in Santa Clara as we are situated at Levi's Stadium. Today it's week 3, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the Arizona Cardinals taking on the San Francisco 49ers.
To kick off for San Francisco.
2 weeks have come and gone. It's off to week 3, and we're underway on EA Sports. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 20.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Pass caught right side by Loveland. The game's first play produces 6 yards, brings up 2nd down. That's probably as simple of a throw as he'll have all game.
And good for everyone. Good for his completion percentage, good for the receptions for the receivers. But you know how they work on that. They have footballs with no laces. So as soon as you get the snap, you're just throwing the football. All right, you're not trying to find the laces and grip it a certain way. That takes time. Just get the ball and throw it. So that's how they practice it all the time now, too.
And I like the idea here. Get the ball in his hands, even if it's in the passing game. 3 catches a week ago, and he does a nice job here to pick up yardage.
Here's a quick throw to Higgins out wide. Calling a gain of 3 on the play, and that'll make it 2nd down. You look at this Niner defense. We know they're going to be tough to throw on. Top 3 in the NFL defending the pass.
Yeah, defending the pass hasn't been an issue for them. It's been stopping the run. And if they don't stop the run, they can't get back to their strength, which is guarding against the air attack.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd down and 7. Quick throw by Beck on the RPO. So the completion good for just 3. And now it's 3rd and 4. Well, safe to say the passing game has found a rhythm. He's now 4 of 4, but might need to be 5 of 5 to keep this drive going here as they face a 3rd down.
And maybe perhaps you show a running play, right? Maybe a little play action here to go ahead and let him throw the ball downfield. I wouldn't get away from him flinging it because 4 for 4 already. I think he's got a good chance of picking this one up here on 3rd down.
Beck going to throw. Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Diamador Lemore. And into the end zone. A pick 6 for the 49er D as they score a touchdown. Well, just an excellent play there by the defense to not only pick it but take it back, because Charles looked like they were in a groove passing the football, several completions until that mistake.
They certainly did appear to be locked in, and with how this offense is moving along, I know we certainly didn't expect to see a pick to end this series. Whatever the cause was, maybe they tipped one of those scripted plays. Maybe the defender just made a certainly quickly changed the tone of this one.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
The Cardinals take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. Now, early on, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game, but I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice, but at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
First down, Arizona.
Here's Beck. That's complete to Michael Wilson. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A nice throw from the rookie out of Miami, and it's going to be good for a first down. So from inside the 20, here's first and 10 at the 18. Going to the air, Beck. And he's going to go down. Back at the 27-yard line. He's sacked. And Nick Bosa so quick on the outside. He gets in there to bring him down. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. It's Beck. And that is incomplete.
I know conventional wisdom says, hey, don't get it all back in one play. But sometimes you go ahead and try to. They tried to get it all back on that one. Weren't able to do so.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And this is going to be incomplete.
Well, how about the coverage we just saw break out on 3rd down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
A 44-yard attempt.
And that is no good. No good. Wide to the left. And this will stay at a 7-point game.
Looked like you might have overcompensated there for being on the right hash because you've got to make sure you get the angle right. But that time he started it too far left and winds up hooking it way too far.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
At the 33-yard line.
Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. Not much there. Maybe a couple up to the 35. When you look at this defense, they're a unit that struggled some against the run, no doubt, coming in 25th out of 32 teams.
And being able to set the tone early in this game, because when you get down to it, it's that sign that we saw in their football facility when we visited with them. The one that said no explosives, no big plays, no chunk plays. That's what they've got to take care of.
And he is going to have a 49ers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And the 49ers first down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports. The 49ers with the football here to begin the 2nd quarter as they've got it with a 1st and 10. A handoff, McCaffrey running right. And he'll get it across midfield and down to the Cardinal territory. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Purdy looking to throw. connects with Kittle underneath. And some space here. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. From the shotgun to McCaffrey. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
Another run with McCaffrey on 2nd down. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down. And Purdy, he's going to shift him around into something else. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Mike Evans, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the 49ers go up by 2 touchdowns. Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And it's now 14-0.
Cardinals nothing.
Now after the touchdown, here's Piñeiro to kick it off. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but you want to know as much as you can about the opponent, especially when it's a division matchup. So I'm curious to see how the rest of this one plays out.
Yeah, that's a good point because they're still trying to work things out. They don't know everything about their own team, let alone trying to figure out their opponent. But you got to do both on the fly, don't you? While the game's being played, figure it out both ways and try and find a way to win.
Now it's back. That is caught downfield by Harrison. Touchdown, Cardinals. Marvin Harrison Jr. 74 yards. And the Cardinals are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Chad Ryland now to add the PAT. And that one makes it 14-7.
Makes the score Niners 14, Cardinals 7.
Ryland now following the touchdown, back out to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that. Charles's defense, they were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
It's Zaven Collins who got in there to get the sack. Now Charles dealing with a 3rd and long. They'll have to try to go back to the air again, and this time avoid the sack.
Certainly hard to try to establish momentum when all you're doing is going backwards, not protecting the passer, and he gets dumped on his backside.
Here's Purdy. And he'll be touched down here, but not before he does pick up the first. A real letdown defensively. That was 3rd and a bundle, but they allow the conversion. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter, 14-7. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. That's caught. It's McCaffrey again. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And it'll be second down.
47-yard line.
Back to throw, Purdy. He'll get this out right here to McCaffrey. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And it's 3rd and 4 now. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 35. Up the gut, McCaffrey. And a solid run down inside the 30. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts. Second down and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Purdy connects with Kittle underneath. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. Certainly worth noting he's now 1 catch away from 600. He's at 599 in his career. Here comes play number 9 now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. Purdy will set up to throw it here. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half.
First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Now Purdy. And his throw here is going to be incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make second down, 2nd and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
Now the pressure gets there, and he goes down just inside the 20 at the 19.
A loss of 5 on the play. It's 3rd and 15.
Purdy now to throw. That's into the hands of Pearsall on the right side. And he'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark it down at the 9.
Eddie Pinheiro on for the Niner field goal. A 26-yard attempt.
The kick by Pinheiro is good. And they will move up by 10 now, 17-7. So a late 3 there, and that'll help as they head into the break.
Talk about situational football and something they've worked on since the OTAs and mini camps the previous summer. They take care of the ball, get 3 points, knowing they're going to get the ball to start the second half. That's the old 2-for-1 special to finish things off.
That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. A 10-point game, 17-7 the score as we get back to it on EA Sports. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. Hey, Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, They'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
That is caught. Downfield is Pearsall. Touchdown, 49ers. Ricky Pearsall, his first touchdown of the new season. And the 49ers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. Piñeiro now to kick this one away. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. Beck looks to throw. His throw incomplete.
With a rookie quarterback out there, you're definitely going to find out how he handles adversity, because this one so far hasn't gone according to plan. He's got to fight through it and show him what he's made of.
Forced out to his left. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I'm sure it was a tough halftime trying to figure out some strategy to get things going. Trailing by a lot when they went into the locker room. He's just trying every avenue to spark his team here to begin the third quarter. Not a lot going on that play, though.
Back out of the gun here on 3rd down. They'll get this out to Love. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Rookie quarterback, rookie running back. They team up there to pick up the first. In motion right, that's Harrison. Throwing now, here's Beck. A quick throw there is incomplete.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
Back to pass. And his throw here is incomplete. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
Finding Love out of the backfield. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Excellent play there on 3rd down. Give him 25 yards. This quarterback now 9 of 17 through the air. Not a great percentage, but it is 1st and 10. They'll look to throw again. That ball caught by Harrison. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. Last play they went over 20 yards. This time they top 30. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. And this will result in him losing yardage back to the 3. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
I think this running game, or should I say lack of one, is making this defense look better than what they really are.
So they're backed up to the 3-yard line, 2nd and goal. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. Touchdown. Elijah Higgins from 3 yards out. And the Cardinals are able to cut into that deficit. And it's no good. He missed it wide to the left. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They have to be pleased with the way that they've moved the football thus far.
And why wouldn't they be? 2 touchdowns on a field goal in their first 3 possessions. They're playing so well right now, the field goal probably feels like a disappointment.
First down yardage on the first play of the drive. Give him 14.
First down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. And he'll get it across midfield and down into Cardinal territory. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Second and 7.
McCaffrey running up the middle. And some solid footwork there as he'll take this down to about the 38. 44 yards rushing for him now as he's run it 11 times.
First and 10 at the 38.
On first down, this is McCaffrey. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play.
If you're a coach, you'll absolutely take that run every time on first down because it really sets you up to go in a number of directions here on second.
33-yard line.
A handoff left, McCaffrey. And an excellent job of finding the opening as he's got this now all the way down to the 22. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. All runs on this drive so far. It's first and 10. A give running left. It's McCaffrey. And he'll get what he can up the middle. 3 yards. That'll bring up second down. The recipe's pretty simple, I think, right? Just give your superstar the ball, continue to feed him.
Yeah, don't overthink this one, right? Make sure he's touching the football, but you're also counting on his intelligence in playing the game as well. If it's not there, don't force the run. Just make sure you hang on to the football and keep the clock ticking.
And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. And the Cardinals are right back in this football game.
At their own 13-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. The interception was a great starting point, but now they need points pretty quickly, down 2 scores. Back going to throw. Here's Higgins out on the right side. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it's second down.
Brings up second.
And now they'll audible to something else. Here's Beck. And that one complete once again to Higgins. And he's going to be touched down, but he's got the first down.
A gain of 7. First down, Cardinals.
Going to the air, Beck. Oh, a wide open receiver. It's Harrison. Down to the 10. Touchdown, Cardinals. Marvin Harrison Jr. with his second touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Cardinals have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. So here's a big play for the Cardinals as they'll go for 2. And someone a little too eager to block this extra point. Henceforth the flag. And that'll be a free 5 yards for the offense.
Just like a tennis match, that's just an unforced error. Stay alert, don't jump early, and give them free yardage.
Here we go now as we get set for a big two-point conversion. And he will get into the end zone as a two-point conversion is successful. And the lead is down to a field goal here in the fourth.
So after the field goal, Riley back out as he'll send this one away.
And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here.
At their own 35-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. I'm curious to see, Charles, about the play calling on this drive. Last time out, the interception that led to a touchdown. Here we are. I mean, just very close, one-score game.
Man, if I'm a defender, I'm actually chirping to you on the other side of the ball. Said, hey, we picked off the last one. What you going to do about it now? So when you do throw the football, high percentage, but throw it with confidence. Because if there's any hesitancy at all, it could end up in enemy's hands again.
Connects with Kittle underneath.
And Kittle going to have a 49ers first down up near midfield, spotted at the 48.
First down. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
They'll try and burn some clock now with McCaffrey. And he'll get it across midfield and down into Cardinal territory. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts.
From the 46, here's 2nd and 3.
At the 46-yard line.
You see Purdy, he's going to shift them around.
2nd and 3. And a catch right side by Evans. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on third down.
It's 3rd and 1.
They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey.
And the pressure gets to McCaffrey as they stop him short of the line to gain.
Jack Gibbons on the stop.
3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the fourth. And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
Purdy looking to throw.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Niners go for it, but it doesn't work out. And that will force a turnover on downs.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here. To throw is back.
And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game.
It's back to pass.
Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And he has the first down as he's able to reach the ball forward and get past the line to gain. Nothing open downfield. They went underneath.
Yeah, see if you can get it to your running back. See if you can make someone miss in the open field.
Back to throw.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Harrison.
2nd and 6 coming up.
Number 18, Marvin Harrison Jr. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Not liking the look. They'll change the play. Back to throw is back. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down.
Now we're in the situation where the quarterback's got to take full charge of his huddle. Got to totally command it, make sure all eyes are on him. All focus is locked in. Going to call multiple plays and go over different situations and scenarios to make sure everyone is on the same page.
Pass caught right side by Loveland. And he's able to get it to the 31, and that's enough for the first. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their second, as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds left to go. Well, this offense still has the one timeout here, remember. 1st and 10. They'll look to throw. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. So an ideal set of circumstances there. They move the chains, and they save that final timeout. Back to throw. This pass complete to Higgins. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. That's what they need right now. Get the first down, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
Just playing smart football, understanding the situation, making the plays necessary, and making sure that clock stops at every opportunity.
And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. The Cardinals forced to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 14 seconds to go in the game. Here now, 2nd and goal. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. The way he's throwing the football today, almost a surprise when he doesn't complete a pass like having there, but he needs a few more to get his guys downfield.
Well, the way he's thrown it leads him to...
And he's across for the touchdown, and it's likely the game winner here in the closing stages. Ryland on for the extra point. He missed one earlier, remember, but this time he gets it to go.
The score, Cardinals 28, 49ers 24. Chad Ryland to kick
Back
off
out
for
is the kicker, Ryland, and he'll send this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
At their own 35-yard line.
This is 1st and 10. Here's Purdy to throw. That is incomplete. So after all of this, it comes down to one final play.
And just think of what it's going to be, because from this distance, you've got to be prepared for everything. Hook and laterals, tip balls, you name it. A lot of laterals after a catch. Just got to be prepared, stay on your feet defensively, and tackle someone.
Escaping the pressure right. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And this will go out of bounds. How about that for an ending? Wild finish.